here to talk about using Traktor with OBS specifically, and this will apply to any DJ software out there. This is going to be a very quick tutorial video just to show you how I do things. So first, I have connected to my laptop a Revelator interface IO 44, which has a condenser microphone input, a microphone headset input, and then a 1/8" line-in stereo input, along with playback driver. So your main playback in Windows comes in as the mixer. And then you have two virtual mixes, which I'll get to later, virtual A, virtual B, along with a reverb mix. I don't use the reverb, and the effects you see up on top are basics, 80 hertz, HP, high pass, and then the gate is in moderate, de-essing the compressor, using a broadcast EQ filter preset, and then using high limiting. We could probably turn that down to like moderate to make it less annoying on this one. So, and my mic is kind of hot, but that's okay. So this is the basic filtering of just this microphone input. And if you select on each one of these inputs, they change. So for my headset mic, I'm not using it, and it's plugged in. It should be muted. But this one is the channel for that, and these are the presets for it. And then if you go into your line in, you'll see I turned off the fat channel. I have no compression or anything on my line in. Originally, this was where I would connect in a DJ, mixer, left and right, master out into this and record it. But I found a better way to do it using this interface. So you have all your inputs here, really just the microphone coming in and the playback and these virtual buses. And what I want to do is make the main mix my headphones. And since I'm not going to be using the driver for the Traktor controller I have, I'm going to be using it in almost like an internal mode, but using external driver, is in the software. I'm going to open up Traktor first while this other interface is plugged up. I'll go into settings. And then under audio setting, instead of selecting my Z1, I'll go in and I'll actually select the ASIO for the Revelator. When I do this, I go to the output tab. I'll have choices here now for master and monitor as virtual buses. So you can use the playback, which is the normal, output master, or you could assign it to a mix out. These are virtual within the laptop. So I used A as my master and B as my monitoring cue. So those are set up there. And then inside of Traktor, you're still able to use your mixer. And I'm still able to use the Z1 to control everything, but the audio itself is just routed out. You want to make sure your main is at 0. You can't really control this. Even my software doesn't do the button at the top, but that is at 0. And then what I do on here is I turn on the global ozone maximizer, but I turn it on, but I keep it at 0. I don't boost I don't boost anything for that. So that's that. Now this is going to run into my interface. Come on, be nice. Okay. This is going to run in my interface. So in my headphones, that's going to be the cue. So I want to put in virtual B. I want to turn that up. And this should be really at 0. I don't know why I turned that down -2. So virtual B is the headphone mix from Traktor coming in here, as well as the playback from Windows. So if I have an alert through OBS and it goes, yay, for somebody donating, it'll come through this. And then as well as my microphone. I want to hear what my microphone sounds like back through the system. So we could just do that. That'll chill the mic out a little bit, and maybe stream mix. Maybe stream mix can turn down the mic too. If I'm going to use this other mic, probably just don't want that boosted. Okay. Jumping around, but in my headphones now, I'm going to listen to the cue from Traktor, the playback from Windows, and my mic. And now in stream mix, this is what's output, the virtual outputs of this thing. The stream mix is going to be set up in OBS. I'm going to use stream mix A and B for 2 separate feeds from this interface. Inside stream mix A and B, I'm going to open up OBS and I'm going to select settings. inside of the settings, we go to audio. And this is what I normally do. I have my desktop audio coming back through the playback. Like I told you before, in my queue, I can hear the yays and all that, as well as the monitoring device. I match up with that same playback. Then my mic and mic 1 and mic 2, I make that stream mix A and stream mix B. This way, when I hit apply, you'll see in OBS down here, my microphone comes in and is metered correctly. I could mute it like there, right in OBS using OBS triggers, or you could use my Stream Deck element, or in this Traktor thing, more importantly, I open it up, where is it, filters, and I put a compressor on the main output, and I set it kind of aggressive, but then I make the side chain my microphone input. So that way, mic 1 would mean anytime I speak, it's going to turn down the music coming out. So it's going to turn Traktor down a little bit as mic 1 ignites. So I'd set that up to be a little ducking system to keep people from not being able to hear me if I use a headset mic or a weaker mic or a weird one like this one. So once that's set up, let's see how everything else goes, but that is how I do it. And again, the only things that are connected are my microphone and my interface, and my headphones don't go to my Control Z1 Traktor DJ controller. They go to the Revelator. So Revelator's powered off of bus power from the laptop. So technically I can unplug from power and I can technically work. Let's give it a try. Oh, look at that. Now, my computer's not going to really like it, but I could lose power and technically plug it back in and be good as gold. That is badass. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate it.